Today, President Bradley is on excused leave, and the election of a pro tem meeting chair will be the first item on the agenda. In President Bradley's absence, Director Scobie has consented to preside over the meeting. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, what I'll do right now is I'll call a roll. Director Coyle? Director Davis?
Aye.
Director Hayes?
Aye.
Director Pearson?
Aye.
Director Scobie? Director Williams?
Aye.
And President Bradley is excused today. So we have Director Scobie acting as chair today. Director Scobie, I can't hear you. No, there's no sound. No. No sound.
How about now?
I can hear you clearly now. Perfect.
I thought Greg might have to take over for a moment here.
I kept doing that thing where I started to lean forward and say something, and I thought, well, I'll wait a second.
Okay.
Okay, this is a regular board meeting of the Board of Public Service, starting today, May 28th, 2024. And this is a public meeting in that only board members are allowed to speak unless recognized by yourself or the secretary. Do we need to call a roll, or would the vote suffice?
I would think the vote that we previously took will be sufficient. Is that okay?
Yes, let's assume so and proceed with reading of the agenda.
Thank you. Regular business from the president. Recommendation that approval be given as follows. Addendum number 1 to the plans and specifications and bid proposal form for letting number 8796. Reconstruction of Taxi Lane Charlie from S to G, Project 2 at St. Louis Lambert International Airport, which is being issued to amend and supplement the April 2024 drawings and specifications. Addendum number 2 to plans and specifications for letting number 8772, reconstruction of Hamilton Bridge over Metrolink, which is being issued to clarify questions submitted by prospective bidders and to indicate changes described and shown in plans and specifications. From the Office of Special Events, request the following to be approved, subject to certain conditions. There are 10 special events to be declared as festival zones. Number 1, Forgive STL will take place in Fairground Park on June 1st from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Setup and teardown will start at 8 a.m. and end at 8 p.m. Number 2, Downtown Summer Nights will take place in Kena Plaza every Thursday from June 6th through August 29th, excluding July 4th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Setup and teardown will start at 1 p.m. and end at 10:30 p.m. Number 3, Blues on the Block will take place on 6th Street from Washington to Locust on June 8th, 15th, 22nd, 29th, and July 6th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Setup and teardown will start at 1 p.m. and end at 10 p.m. Number 4, First Baptist Super Sunday Neighborhood Block Party will take place on Cardinal at Bell Avenue on June 9th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Setup and teardown will start at 10 a.m. and end at 3 p.m. Number 5, Race for Reconciliation will take place on Delmar Boulevard between DeVoliver and Trinity on June 15th from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. Setup and teardown will start at 6 a.m. and end at 11 a.m. Number 6, TrailNet Juneteenth Community Ride will take place on Kennerly Avenue between Annie Malone and Lambden on June 15th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Setup and tear down will start at 8 a.m. and end at 3 p.m. Number 7, Arch City Defenders Freedom Summer will take place in Fairground Park on June 19th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Number 8, Black Wall Street Festival will take place on Dr. Martin Luther King between Hamilton and Kenland on June 29th from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Setup and tear down will start on June 28th at 10 a.m. and end on June 29th at 8 p.m. Number 9, Pride Fest will take place in Polka, Eternal Flame, and Kaufman Parks and downtown streets for the parade and festival on June 29th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and June 30th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Setup and tear down will start on June 26th at 7 a.m. and end on July 1st at 5 p.m. Number 10, Shaw Art Fair will take place in the 4100 and 4200 blocks of Flora Place Parkway on October 5th and 6th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Setup and tear down will start on October 4th at 8 a.m. and end on October 7th at noon. From the Director of Public Utilities, recommendation that the board declares as emergency actions the following. Make repairs to pipe truck number 282-415. The estimated cost of repairs is $11,883.58. Contractor assistance with concrete replacement due to City of St. Louis Water Division maintenance and construction. The estimated cost is $144,000. Contractor installation of a 6-inch water main damaged by MSD sewer failure at Idaho and Blow Avenue. The estimated cost is $80,784. From the Director of Streets, recommendation that the following be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number 132230, request by Herd Hands LLC, doing business as Retreat Gas Stroke Pub, to encroach with tables and chairs for a sidewalk cafe utilizing 30 square feet with liquor at 2 North Sarah Street. Application number 132253, request by Live for Life Academy, Inc., to encroach with banners on 2 additional poles on Broadway between Lafayette and Geyer. From the Directors of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following be approved, subject to certain conditions. Request by 4140 ML LLC for public improvements at 4140 Forest Park Avenue. Joint recommendation that one application from Charter be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number 37 for 4565 McCree Avenue. There are no conditional use permits for today's meeting. Your sound disappeared, Director Scobie.
Sorry about that. Thank you for reading the agenda. Has everybody had a chance to review last week's minutes from the meeting? And if so, is there any corrections or changes to them? If there's not, could I have a motion to approve with a second?
Yes, sir. Greg Hayes, motion to approve.
Second, Davis.
We have a motion and a second. Could we have a roll call vote?
Director Coyle, Director Davis.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Pearson,
Aye.
Director Scobie,
Aye.
Director Williams,
Aye. Aye.
thank you.
So we have approval of the agenda or the meeting of last week. Could we, there's any changes or corrections to today's agenda? If not, could I have a motion to approve of a second?
So moved, Pearson.
I'll be his second gladly.
We have a motion and a second for approval of the agenda. Could we have a roll call, please?
Director Davis,
Aye.
Director Hayes,
Aye.
Director Pearson,
Aye.
Director Scobie,
Aye.
Director Williams.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right. Is there any comments or questions from the board members for today?
Great job,
Sam?
Director Scobie.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate your oversights.
Nice
With
work.
that, could I have a motion with a second for adjournment of our meeting?
Motion to adjourn, Hayes.
Second, Williams.
All those in favor say aye.
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 All right, unanimous. Everybody have a good week.
You too,
Thank
bud.
you.
Have a good one.